It's so good to be back, and it's so good to actually be back to you guys. You guys have stuck with us from January to December, and you guys are the absolute best. Okay, so Wizkid is in the news today because Wizkid shut it down a couple hours ago, and we're so excited to bring to you everything that happened at the GOAT Experience. And yes, if you are a Wizkid FC, if you are a Wizkid lover, if you're a Wizkid fan, you should be actually excited because this guy gave you guys a proper show. And everyone who attended the concert yesterday had a taste of what a good experience looks like. So, guys, before we dive into the specifics of everything that we have to talk about regarding the show, and of course, Fireboy DML in the news as well as Asake, Mr. Money, thank you from our hearts for everything that you do for this amazing Gusto TV community. You guys are the absolute best, and we do not take your support for granted, right? So yes, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, tell all your beautiful friends and family about what we do here at Gusto TV Africa. Tell them that we are the best source for everything Afrobeats, and if you want hot gist, fresh gist, everything in the world of Afrobeat and pop culture, Gusto TV Africa is your best spot. Okay, dokie. Make two of us and all the many people when they listen to me and watch us online, make we G small because plenty things day where they supplement, and it is my job to bring you the news, right? Okay, dokie. But before then, promo still there on. If you want to advertise with us for Gusto TV Africa on Instagram and on Facebook, please hit us up. We will shout out your brand to millions of followers all over the world. Okay. Okie dokie. So if you see this picture, you know that it is greatness personified. Wizkid actually delivered a blockbuster performance yesterday, and of course, just a night ago, he was turning it up. Cotonou, so Benin Republic actually felt the heat. So the heat started from Cotonou, Benin Republic, and then he took it to the mother of all places. I'm talking about Lagos, Nigeria, where it is undoubtedly the heartbeat of Afrobeat. So yes, if you are a Wizkid lover, if you're a Wizkid fan, you should be incredibly proud because Wizkid actually shut it down. I mean, coming up to the event, a lot of talks here and there about Wizkid not filling out, how is it going to fill out the TBS. TBS is not a place for Chirinkambia concert. You have to be very loaded. You have to have a strong and solid fan base. There were loads and loads of conversations online regarding this. And a lot of people were saying, oh, there's no way in the world it's going to sell out because there were serious concerns regarding ticketing, and people were saying even the tickets have not sold out as at Saturday evening, right? And there was a small, shake up to the whole ticket sale. I won't call it a shake up. It was quite, in my opinion, a way to say, you know what, we care about you. We know that your finances might not be great, so we're offering you a chance to pay small, right? So, Whiskey said, give them the option to pay small. So if you cannot pay in full, you go to pay small. At least you go physically attend the concert, right? But even at that, there were still reports, I mean, allegedly, that the tickets were not sold out, right? And that was a worry and a concern for a lot of FCs and a lot of Afrobeat lovers. But then again, they're going to talk, say, okay, how we want to even reach the venue? Say, some of us don't even get transport to go watch our idol or to go see the GOAT. And Lagos State government said, you know what? That is where we coming. Don't worry, relax yourself. We're gonna make it a very good experience for you. Free buses. Oh yeah, everybody, carry yourself. Go enter Blue Rail line. If you know say you did go the concert, enter train. No worry, we'll take you there to the venue for free. Don't worry. Everything is on us, it's on the house. Let's make sure that you have an amazing experience. And then people was just so like, yo, this is quite a big relief for the concert, attendees. And yes, they pulled up to the event venue and it was like a storm. Filled to the brim, filled to capacity, 55,000 plus people ready for their goat. And it was quite an incredible experience. Performances choke left, right, and center. There's a reason why he's called the GOAT. And I think that he was able to exemplify that and to body that statement or that tag, right? Because it is not a easy thing for you to come out and say you want to give people the good experience and not actually embody it. And Wizkid actually showed up and showed out yesterday night. People are still talking about this experience. Some people are saying, oh, listen, this is the best concert I've ever attended in the year 2025. Others are saying, hey, wait, no be so, to bam like that. where there is good, there is bad, and where there is bad, there is ugly. So everybody had a bit of good, bad, and ugly. But then again, the biggest takeaway right here is the fact that it was a packed venue. TBS no be for people where they do bar concert, oh, no be for artists we no na artists we sabi we no say fan base choke. On a regular day, if they are saying they're gonna do a concert at TBS, they know that they are going to have that place filled to the brim. And that is exactly what happened yesterday. Although a lot of concerns, although people actually broke in, I mean, come on the barricade, come on town, we want to see our goats. Want to concern us, concern all this is what they do for you, all the security checks, and we want to see our goats. So, but yeah, all the people that paid 150K, 100,000, 50,000, with the ones where no pay, everybody, we shall enter like that. I know no be we or me, I know enter. I mean, I like to do things structured, right? But anyways, that was the experience for some people who attended the show. And it was such an amazing experience because at the end of the day, fan love will override every other thing, right? You know, if they beat people now because they want to see Viago. But yeah, it was quite an incredible experience. Back-to-back performances. It was beautiful to see the governor of Lagos State, Jide Babatunde Jide Sowolu, was actually present to actually really grace the occasion. There's no way in the world that this kind of thing will be happening in Lagos, and the governor of Lagos State, the executive governor of Lagos State, would not participate. And of course, look at the pictures on your screen right there. That is massive. Look at the crowd now. He choke everywhere. Bonk bim. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's a good experience, and the goat is in front of the whole P. And Wizkid tore the whole place down. Amazing performances, back to back to back to back. And that one is interesting to see. So, congratulations to Big Wiz, congratulations to the FCs, and congratulations to everyone who loves great music and Afrobeat. Right? So, the coming out. In fact, Whiskey's entrance is one of the entrances that will go down in the history of Afrobeats, right? So, entrance was sploofic. The whole set was in awe. I mean, everybody was in awe of the whole set, and everything, how it was shaped, how it was designed. And that is one experience a lot of people are going to talk about for the rest of their lives, right? So, congrats and big ups to Big Wiz. And we just want to hear what the people have been talking about. But before then, we also want to let you know that Wizkid actually brought out a couple friends. Young John was there to perform alongside him, as well as amazing performances from Tiwa Savage, and they performed This Love and Malo. It was such a beautiful, beautiful experience, right? TBS Lagos felt the heat. To be very honest, very honest, TBS Lagos felt the freaking hit. What are the people talking about? Of course, on X, and they are talking about Wizkid and talking about the GOAT Experience. And Eagles Crypto says, can't wait to vibe to it all month long. What a perfect anthem to the season. I mean, this was the performance of the night. Wizkid actually performed the biggest song or the anthem of Dirty December, Money Constant, and everywhere went wild and bonkers. Trust me, that song is undoubtedly one of, if not the biggest song of the year. And to say that that song was released in the latter part of the year, about November, and it's still the biggest song of 2025, the December anthem, that is quite incredible. Congratulations, man, because that song is a freaking banger, and everyone went nuts on that one. All right, what does this person have to say? He said, I swear to you, this video does not even do half justice to what I experienced when during the Money Constant performance. That was an awesomely crazy moment. I've never seen anything like that in my entire life. No artist from Africa comes close to Wizkid. Wow, that's quite a huge boast, if I have to say the least. But yeah, I think it's debatable. At the same time, you want to think about it in the way that if you were there, you should be saying the same thing because that is greatness personified. And if you were at the venue, I beg your pardon, you will, I think, testify. Say the same thing if I have to say that because Demilade, Luciana says the energy when he performed the Money Constant song was mad. You can't hate grace. Wiz has grace and love from his fans. Undoubtedly, he's graced and he has an incredible support from his fans. So, yes, beautiful to see. And congratulations to the FCs. Congratulations to everyone doing Afrobeats and everyone who loves Afrobeats. And now he has this to say the song is already big because Wizkid has handled it the right way. Of course, it's DJ Tunes, Marvel, and Big Wiz, but I feel like that's one of the biggest hits of 2025. And everyone has just been really incredibly blessed to see that Wizkid, hopped on that track. So yes, overall, it was a beautiful night, great performance, and you know what? It was a good experience. But let me know in the comments if you think that Wizkid actually nailed it on the night, and if you feel like that was indeed a good experience. Let me know. I want to really see all your chats in the chat box. Let's even talk about it because some people are saying, Wizkid no fit fill out that kind of capacity. Now because they give free tickets, because some tickets were free actually, because Nor actually sponsored about 500 tickets and other people were giving out free tickets. The pay small thing also was what people were talking about. Say, hi dolo, person we get huge fan base, they do pay small for tickets of 50K, and that too, not to jail like that. But yeah, it is what it is. And people will talk their talk, but was it a successful show? Absolutely bloody lootly. Yeah. So we got to Fireboy DML, who had an amazing night as well too. Shut it down at the Coke Hotel. And that is quite bold from Fireboy DML, if I have to say that, because how can Whiskey be doing a show on the same day that you do show? You still fill out your own venue. That goes to show that, listen, there's a huge support from his fans, and people incredibly love who and what Fireboy has become over the years. And so, big ups to Fireboy DML. What an amazing night it was. Brought out amazing artists. In fact, Olamide was right there to support him. Lil J was there. Fave was there. He had his right hand man, Phil's Mr. Producer, are your math. And it was quite an interesting night. A lot of people have been talking about that one and even comparing it to Whiskey's show. Some people say, now this show me I like. No be show for ras people. The kind of people here are demure people, you know? But then again, man, I don't let FC people catch you now. But then again, congratulations on everything to the one and only Fireboy DML. Performances choke. And it just goes to show that this guy has incredible hits because the performance back to back to back to back to back, everyone was singing along. It felt like they were part of the songwriters because it be like say, if you miss all this kind of concert, we be say you sabi almost all the song. That shows that he has incredible fans. And big ups to Fireboy DML for having an incredible night at the Co Hotel. And Fireboy DML in concert, live in concert, was a success. 28th of December was definitely going to be, definitely going to be a day that Fireboy is going to remember for the rest of his life. Now, what are people talking about? They're talking about Fireboy's artistry, they're talking about his tenacity and how much he's grown and how much of an amazing fan base he has. So Fireboy gave us a wholesome 3+ hour show and had me in total awe. I'm not getting over this anytime soon. What a performer. Trust me, this guy will perform for days and not get tired. And because he has a lot of hits, nobody say he could perform 2 songs. You don't tire, you don't get anything you want to sing again. And it does not need the crowd. It doesn't need like 10 headliners or co-headliners to join him on a set. He has hits for days. And Big Mama says Fireboy literally had everyone sitting down comfortably from regular to VIP to tables, gave us great vocals, performances, and a wholesome show. I'm not over it, man. How you go over it? It has to be Fireboy dear man. It did your body like skin tight. Anyways, congratulations to the one and only Fireboy DML. Asake is on a freaking roll, and Asake is doing everything possible to make sure that you understand that he is the guy to herald the next generation of Afrobeat superstars. Asake performed at the Afro Future Fest in Ghana. It was an amazing time. Everyone has been talking about this one. And it's so beautiful to see how Asake has really grown and evolved. And I feel like 2026 is going to be the biggest year for Asake, Mr. Money. Firstly, he's left the YBNL franchise, started out by himself, and he's doing well. He still has the support of the one and only Olamide Bado, who is like his godfather, has an amazing fan base. Fan base on lock. I mean, look at the Ashake concert in Lagos. That's a moment you can never forget if you were present, right? And he went down to Ghana, toured down at the Afro Future Fest, and it just shows that Asake is ready to take the industry to a new level. So congratulations, Asake, Mr. Money. And the beautiful ladies are saying something about Asake. He said, whoever handles Ashake's live mixing, it's that guy made them increase his salary because that guy does quite an amazing job. Because she says, and I quote, he is the fucking brain behind the amazingness of what's happening with Ashake. He said his 2025 Afro Future Fest has Seth has definitely seen an upgrade from that of 2022 Sweet Sonic. So sonically, she's saying, you know what, it has switched, it has changed, and it is looking it's sounding way better. I beg your pardon. And of course, and now he has this to say. He says this Ashake transformation is unique, very unique, to say the least, and we're all basking in that euphoria as well. So congratulations to Ashake, Mr. Money. What an amazing performance he had at the Afro Future Fest in Ghana. And I know that 2026 is going to be a very big year for Ashake, Mr. Money. Guys, this is where we back break on the afternoon drive here at Goes to TV Africa. Thank you so much for with us. Let me know your thoughts regarding the show. I'm talking about the GOAT Experience at TBS. Wizkid shut it down and tore down the entire stage. But guys, do you think that he could have easily packed out the venues if, in fact, if they like me, they do free ticket or not, he could still fill them? And what are your thoughts regarding his performance? Because some people are saying the performance is not to enter like that in just a lip sync. Give us better performance. But my guy is not one the cool now. Not come the tickle your fancy. He's come to vibe. And of course, he has the biggest hit of 2025. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments because we'll be right there to respond to as many as we see. Guys, thank you so much for sticking with us. And I'm going to see you later in the day. Keep an eye on all the contents that will pop on your screen because you have to turn on your post notification. That's the only way you get to actually see all the contents that we put out. So do not miss it. Turn on your post notification bell. If you haven't done that, do so now. I'm going to catch you guys later. Bye for now.